So today I'm in Newbury. Someone commented on the Petersfield video, said could I do a video for Newbury, so here we go. So I'm parked just here. I'm just opposite what looks like a big Sainsbury's car park, and I should be, hopefully, right close to the centre of town. So let's have a look. So from what I can gather, the parking here is free. Can't see any signs that say otherwise. So yeah, we'll have a look, see what Newbury's like. Certainly on the drive in here, it looks like there's some money. There's some big houses around here. So we'll go down this little underpass here, and hopefully that'll bring us out into some sort of town centre. That's what meets you when you come out the underpass. The KFC over here and a library. I'm hoping that this is the way towards the centre, but we'll find out in a minute. Now, for the money that's around here and its proximity to the M4 and to London, I'm expecting this place to look pretty good, because it's not a cheap area to live by any means. Right, so there's like a pedestrian area here. That looks nice. The elephant at the market. And this Corn Exchange building looks lovely as well. 1861. It's a what? Theatre, cinema, kitchen and bar. Yeah, I like the look of that. And also here as well, this old pub. Well, they got Bill's as well next door to that. Yeah, this looks good. Obviously you can see there's like a little market stalls as well. Today's a Thursday morning and it's pretty crappy weather. I bet when this market's full and the sun's out, this is very nice. It's good too. What this is over here is like a town hall or something, probably. Yeah, it looks like Newbury Town Council building. And this as well. Bay Non-Limited 1827, I like that. So again, there's a little bit more of that market there. I just want to look at these buildings here, and also there's an old building in front of me that I'm just going to have a quick look at. Because it looks interesting. It's got a really nice old door on it, and it's I don't know, it just looks like an old Tudor building, I think. I want to see what this is. I think it says it's a cloth hall. Let's have a look. This ancient cloth hall was repaired by public subscription as a memorial to Queen Victoria in 1902. But yeah, I like that. And it looks like there's a older bit here. What's this? A museum. So this looks really good. Not quite sure what this is. Is this, I presume, just part of the museum? There's public toilets here by this car park. So if you're staying out this way in the van, at least then you know there's toilets somewhere. Right, now we're going to walk back up towards that market area and the town hall, and then have a little look at what's around the corner from that. Again, I like these old buildings here. I like this sort of pedestrianised street next to these council offices here. This is good. It's got to be a bank on the corner here, or what was a bank, I would have thought. And then what do we got here? So we've got this church to the left, and this is the back of that Kennet shopping centre. That's impressive. Yeah, I like these sort of gateways to the church there. I'm not religious, by the way. I just do like the old churches. Just like the look of the buildings. But yeah, obviously the Kennet Centre there looks new, but the buildings around it all look old. Right, I'm going to go up this way a bit and maybe come back down there later. So I'm liking this so far. It's not quite what I expected. And then we got the river. River Kennet, I'm guessing. And I'm guessing, what, does this Kennet and Avon Canal? You can tell I've done no research, but pretty sure that's what is here. And I like this, look at this. Butchers here with the old style writing on the side of the wall. And then this is a huge sort of pedestrian area here. I mean, I think you can still drive up here because I can see traffic lights, but I'm guessing only for deliveries and stuff rather than regular traffic. This is really good. Oh, and there's a little bar in there as well. Yeah, I like this a lot. So no Sam today, she's working, but she's going to want to come here, I think. There's plenty of charity shops which she likes, and yeah, I like this. Again, I like the look of these buildings here. I've got a bit of age to it. So 60 miles from here to London. So that's probably why it's so popular and why it's so expensive. Commutable. Not a commute I'd want to do, but it's commutable. And it's outside London in the country, so. And look at the Marks and Spencer's clock up there. And then look at this, as I'm walking along. You just see an alleyway. An old building like that. Oh, there's even more shops down there as well. And even in there you've got this, what, Weaver's Walk. Little shopping arcade and coffee shops and things like that. So I'll have a little look down there in a while. I want to carry on along this pedestrianised area. See what else is up here. There's a few empty shops to let, obviously, but you're going to get that anywhere. So then, looks like here there's also some more new shopping down there. Parkway shopping, it says. I don't know if that's open yet, but we'll have a little look. Now the pedestrian area's finished. Still plenty of shops up here, and I can just see in the distance what looks like a poultry cross or market cross. Not as old and fancy as the one in Chichester, but we'll go and have a look. Another little church over there. What looks like a nice old pub, the Monument. Yeah, still old buildings. It's King's Cafe. Looks good. Let's see this poultry cross here. It says here 27 miles to Oxford, 51 miles to Bath. Both of those will be coming up in future videos for definite. And they're both very nice. So there's the clock tower, and it shows 26 miles to Winchester. So I'm presuming that that was a poultry cross. Although saying that, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was always just a clock tower, because it's too far away from the centre of town. And you'd expect that to be next to that big church that we saw and closer to all the shops. So I'm thinking that's just a clock tower, but still very nice. And some, again, old buildings that I like. Right, so I'm going to wander back towards the centre of town now, and then go the other way from that church. But I think before I do that, I'll maybe have a look at that new Broadway shopping centre and see what that's like, and also that Weaver's Walk, see what's in there. I think Sam's going to be annoyed that I've come here without her. She's going to want to come back to Newbury, because there's a ton of charity shops and other shops that she likes. And yeah, this is quite a wealthy area. She's probably going to want to look for a bargain in those shops. I had a quick look earlier to see any famous people that came from Newbury, and one that stood out was Keith Chegwin. Right, so this was where I saw that new shopping place, Parkway Shopping. So let's see what's down here. I think this looks like it's all new. We've got coffee shops and art galleries and stuff like that. So yeah, we've obviously regenerated one end of town. Saying that, this Parkway Shopping doesn't look like it's open. I don't know whether they're halfway through building it or whether it's just closed or what. So that's the H&M. Here you've got another side street here with some more shops. But this Parkway place just looks all sort of closed up. I can't quite work out why. It must be that it's not finished. I wonder whether that was already here and then they've just tarted up the area a bit, but this is really good. And this sort of reminds me of Gunwharf Quays almost, in Portsmouth. This, yeah, Sam's gonna like this. Right, so you got a Next here. Marks and Spencer's. Right, what else we got? Oh, I see, this takes us back by that old building that I videoed earlier. This is really well done. Again, here's that old building from the other direction as we head back out to the pedestrianised area. Right, I'm going to head to this Weaver's Walk place here. Have a quick look in here just to see what's in there. I don't want to walk past somewhere and have missed something good. Restaurants, pizza place here. Right, so we're back in the pedestrianised area now, and we'll wander back towards that church and see what else is around. I'm now thinking, why did I not come here more often? I must have come to Newbury in the past, because once upon a time I didn't live a million miles away from here. So the only thing I need to find really, I guess, is a pasty shop. I haven't found one yet, but that would give it a 10 out of 10 if I could find one of them. Right, so I'm back to this church now, and the back of this Kennet shopping area. So I'll have a little wander in there in a bit. This is nice as well, the Globe Inn. Shopping centre and see what this is like. So this looks a bit more dated, shall we say. I've got to film this for Sam. Gonk clearance, £10. She would probably buy one if she saw those. I hate them. Doesn't look like there's any empty units at the moment. I mean, there's bound to be some empty units somewhere, but it's one of those arcades that you sort of half expect there to be loads of empty units. Oh, actually no, there's some down there that are empty. Yeah, I think they need to, when they finish the other shopping area, then maybe need to have a look at investing in this one a little bit more. It's a bit dark and dingy down this end. Oh, what's this? Job centre event going on. I can't imagine there's massive unemployment around here though, in fairness. don't know what we've got through here. I think I'm guessing a bit more of the shopping centre, or maybe there's a cinema or something. Oh, there's a View Cinema through here. We've got a cinema here, and there is a Nando's. Anyone that knows me knows how much I like Nando's. I could eat there every single day. Actually, last night's dinner was in Nando's in Basingstoke. And I haven't done a Basingstoke video, but I might do one of these days. It's not the most inspiring of places, but I'll still probably do a video from there. Right, I'm not too sure where I've come out now, but I am going to have a little look down this road here and see where I end up. It looked like there was some nice buildings down this way, so let's go and have a look. Ideally I want to get to this park, and it looks like there's a park somewhere, so but I do like this. The side, the building, Pavilion Wade, piano, gramophone, everything musical. Right, now then, do I go down there, or do I go back to the road? I'm going to go along the road, I think, because it says the station is down this way, and I'm sure when I was close to the station I was able to see that park. So let's see. Nice entrance here. Oh, library. I'm guessing the old library. Yeah, looks very nice. Don't know what that's going to turn into. Now I'm sure there's going to be lots around Newbury that I'm going to miss today. I'm only really heading here to the centre for a quick wander round. I'm sure people can leave notes in the comments to tell me what I've missed, but I can always come back here another time, do a separate video on stuff that's sort of on the outskirts of Newbury. So I don't do any research before I go to places, only because I think, well, you guys probably aren't going to research somewhere before you go there. You're just going to turn up and have a look around. So that's all I do. I mean, if I'm lucky, you watch my video and then you go to those places. But that's the maximum amount of research. I'd say that's a nice looking tea shop. Right, so we're going to wander over this little bridge here, which currently has a massive bus going over it, which you're going to see in my background. Let's have a look. Well, I was surprised that there was a big bus coming over. It's only a little one single lane bridge. There's the canal. There's a sort of park in the background. All the locks, all the padlocks. And what we'll do is we'll do a video in Bakewell. There's a bridge there that's almost been weighed down completely by the locks. There's a photo of that on my Instagram, but we'll go back there and I'll do a video from Buxton and Bakewell. There's actually a bike ride called the Monsell Trail between the two, which we've done before and we'll do again, a nice little video. Anyway, they're just cutting the grass now. This is going to seem a bit noisy. Here's a shot of that bridge that I just walked over. I think that's well designed, that is. I like that. Here's a quick look at these canal boats. I wonder if people live on these. More than likely I would have thought, oh, this one's for sale, look. Let's have a look. 54 foot. Double berth. Central heating. Diesel engine, 52,000. Yeah, I don't know if I could live on one of these. I mean, the sort of not living in a house and living on a boat thing, I could do, yes. Not being battered with big waves, yes. But you can sort of only travel then along the waterway. Whereas in the van, well, I could just drive on any road. I don't know though. I bet it's probably quite nice. There's a load more of them up there as well. Obviously they've got to pay to moor here, I'm guessing. I don't know how it works. I mean, unless they're one of these where they have to keep moving. Right, now the question is, do we go down here and look at the canal boats, or do I go back to the park? Do you know what? Why don't we let's have a look at some canal boats. It's weird walking underneath this road. Right. First little bit of graffiti I've seen, which is good. So I expected this to be covered. That's what all that noise is about. And let's see some of these. Yeah, so you can see there they've got like a little permit in the window. I wonder how much it costs. Maybe if I see someone I'll ask. There's a lot of them here. Oh, I see you've got a little marina here. I wonder if that's Starlink. I think that is. That little antenna there. Do you know, I don't think I've ever seen so many canal boats in one place. Yeah, I like them for these. Some look much cleaner and posher than others, but I'm sure they're all very nice. Some of them as well. I mean, these ones across the way here look like they're new, like a new build one. I suppose they must still build them. Oh, there's some mini ones here, like some little diddy ones. So this one here, look, this little plum. It's just like a almost half size. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Robin's nest over there. That looks like it's had some money spent on it. I wonder with these as well how many of them just sit here and don't go anywhere, and how many get driven around. Again, that looks like brand new. That grey one there. That must have cost a lot of money. I just have never seen so many. And they just keep going. Pennies from heaven, that one. Yeah, these are very, very nice. In all different styles as well. And this one coming up here looks like a ship. Cannot imagine that that's cheap at all. There you go. You heard it here first. A meal without wine is called breakfast. And again, the size of this one over here. I'm guessing it's not the prettiest boat on the canal. That looks like it could barge things out of the way, but there's space in there. Right, it sort of quietens off a bit now as far as boats are concerned, so I think what I'm going to do is have a wander back now and let's have a look in that park. Well, whoever it was that said come to Newbury, it's a bloody good shout. I really like it here. The weather's been good as well. It was supposed to rain all day, but sun's trying to come out. Touch wood, it's been dry, and we're just going to walk back now to see if we can have a look in that park. I noticed this sort of graffiti here, no bypass. I'm guessing that they're considering putting some sort of bypass road to take the traffic away from the centre of Newbury. I'm not convinced that that's a bad thing, but maybe they're worried that everyone bypasses the centre. They won't stop and spend their money. Right, so we're back at this park. Big pond there, kids play park up there. Let's just have a little wander down here. It looked like there was some sort of tennis courts up here, maybe a little football area, and I think also I saw like a skate park with BMX ramps and stuff like that. I love this tree-lined walk through the park here. This is very nice. And yeah, looks like there's a bowling club over there. You've got tennis courts here. Victoria Park, this is called. And I presume they have events here in the summer as well. And then you've got some statue down here with some lions. We'll just have a look and see what this is all about. Quite close to the road, and that's a very busy road. I was on that earlier when I took my wrong turning. But you know, 60 miles south of London, you've got to expect busy roads. So there you go, it's Queen Victoria Park. There's a statue of Queen Victoria with some lions. These houses here got a nice view over the park. Right, so it's fast approaching lunchtime, so I'm going to try and walk back into the centre of town, see if I can find something to eat, and just double check that there's nothing I've missed before I head off. I do like these houses here as well, all with their little picket fences overlooking the park. I'm guessing they're quite old too. Right, so you can see a sign there for Hungerford and Wantage. Hungerford is full of antique shops. It's very nice. We will go there and do a video. Yeah, if you like sort of vintage stuff and antiques, then you'll like the Hungerford video. It's not a huge place, but you could spend a long time. Well, I could spend a long time looking at the old stuff that's there for sale. Again, some nice buildings here. This old building here. Look. Wonder what that was originally. If that was just someone's house, and there's companies in there now. But the same with this one here. Right, I need to find the centre. Right, so this road leads back to that clock tower that I was at earlier, that I thought might be a poultry cross, but wasn't. So the only pain is I don't remember seeing a pasty shop. I could really murder a pasty right now. It's quite nice. Interesting colours. So I'm walking back to the marketplace, and then I see Gourmet Pasta Company and Heart Foundation. For a split second I thought that said Gourmet Pasty Company. I thought, oh yes, there's lunch. But no. Anyway, search continues. Right, so that was Newbury. I'm definitely going to be coming back here. I'll bring Sam. It was very nice. Right, see you on the next one.